Hello there. Welcome back. Alright. I have defeated the second Axon. I am back in camp. It is time to talk to
You
people.
seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Why, yes, I do.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might, compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
And I feel used, but I like it.
You seem
It's nothing. It's been a long road to get...
extra long.
You, on the other... You're not nervous?
Of course I am. We will do, and... I can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Actually, I should... thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6. And I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
See? That's how you ask questions. My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning?
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from pigtoes, right? Of course you do. Great. Let's start a band.
Expedition 33, the band. I like that.
Still thinking about what you saw?
I wish Gustav was here.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose. I would have lived.
Ready to strike. Time to strike.
You're outmatched. You've got this. Didn't really need it. Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Sanctuary. Pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks.
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Interesting. Oh. Extra cutscene.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
Alright.
I stored my personal stash inside him. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
man. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
So I could go around the overworld and look around for some other things to do. But I feel like I should probably just go to the Monolith and do the overworld things when I have the ability to fly. I think that makes the most sense. Also, I have to imagine we're at most 60% through this game. It feels like there's still a lot to do.
My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the Monolith.
In the shadow of the Monolith.
Swimsuit on.
We can finally reach the Paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time. Who should do the honors?
Atigri. Kirasevu.
Time for a swim.
That is a
Let us get
giant woman.
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them.
will there be enemies to face along the way to this fight? Looking like a big no there.
Sors et fuis, je t'en prie. Fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse vie. Portrait rêvé, imparfait.
Okay. Realistically, can't shoot her.
What lovely feet.
Nullifies all damage, huh? Alright.
Alors tranchons la trame des
Let's spill some ink.
la sinistre
What lovely feet.
je t'en prie.
Blades sharpened.
Ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse
Mayhem.
You're outmatched.
portrait rêvé.
Ugh! Our attacks do nothing!
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, Mael.
I don't think this is...
You don't think that's the Paintress?
No. No.
Everybody okay?
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay.
Inside the monolith,
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's the Paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real Paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Let's carve a path. You're outmatched.
got them all.
Vaso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
Dramatic enemy. No?
I would have lived.
Let's spill some ink.
Your turn to dance.
I'm ready.
My turn. My turn. Let's carve a path.
En garde! Let's spill some ink.
My what lovely fate.
Nice.
Just make a circle. I think I did inadvertently. I guess that's all that's down there actually, so moving on.
Let's carve a path.
Sweet.
Oh well.
Ow.
Oh, thanks.
Let's cover path. This will hurt.
This sort of looks like the original area of the game.
A bit of violence, yes. Time to lead.
Cut him down.
Break.
Bring it on.
Looking good.
Good stuff.
Big enemy. Evicted.
I'd love a dance.
Yeah.
Time to bleed.
How dare you?
Minoko, get ready. Not impressed. I'll manage. Really need it.
I'm ready.
Not impressed.
Let's spill some ink.
I would love to be freed.
Let's carve a path. My turn. Time to strike. You're outmatched. Let's carve a path.
Finesse and grace. Blade cut through the flames.
Your turn to dance.
Again, I've made a circle.
Again. Teaching her children to paint, huh?
And now I'm pseudo underwater.
Let's carve a path.
What lovely feet.
Naro pokira vemiro. Gauba kakiko mao. Nezo gaga wero como. Ano biemo tuore coma.
Last ditch effort. Let's carve a path. Break.
Curses.
think I'll improvise. Ready to strike. Not impressed. My turn. Bring it on. That's better. Cut him down.
Tima noko tave mibo no like. Rico, femi.
Okay. I think there's a flag back here. I'll just keep moving forward. If I go a little long, I go a little long. Here we go. Okay. Until the next one.